But I assume he's yeah, I'll tail him for a bit to make sure he's going back to the temple, presumably.
He's going back to his gardens, yeah.
Yeah, or his gardens, I should say. Yeah, and then break off to meet up the others.
Yeah. Speaking of the others, November, Nico.
Yes.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
So
I should introduce a third character who can hang out with Lydia.
Yeah. You two are walking with Ava towards the ruins of her gardens. You're walking by the large temple of the Sun Touched when there's a crowd of people who are going, Ava, you've returned. What can you tell us about the prophecy? Are we doomed? And Ava just goes, oh, everyone, please don't panic. You see, the stars have said that, well, she seems conflicted. There are eyes upon us, but we can't fall into chaos. We can't fall into despair, or they'll leave us behind, and we'll have nothing to make, and we'll have nothing to make of whatever comes of us. And yeah, they're all sort of on edge about that. And she just, eventually, after some more talking, she manages to shake them off, as she leads you towards the estate, where you find, a sort of burnt garden. And sort of looks kind of like a bombed out building.
Huh.
Well, here we are. Oh, it's so burnt.
Indeed. There's no better way to put it. It's burned.
November sort of awkwardly, puts a hand on her shoulder, and it's like, if it's any consolation, I've seen much worse.
Oh. Okay. Well, I suppose you would have as a guardian.
It's any consolation. This isn't even totally bombed to shit.
Gotta be honest. You being sad is pretty pathetic. This is nothing. Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, she leads you in and she's going I'll look through some of the building and see if I can't find a few of my own things. Meanwhile, feel free to look around for whatever you think it is you need to see.
Oh. Nico is already looking around.
November sort of has Aquilo, circled perch high, to keep an eye on Nico and the surrounding area. She's gonna stay a bit closer to, respectful distance from Ava, but, she seems a bit more in danger of the two. Do I have... I don't think I do. No. Actually, you know what? I take that back. November is just going to try and get somewhere, high up, with a good view of everywhere to survey herself instead of following.
Go to a nearby building and just kind of try and get on the roof?
Or if there's just, a particularly high point in the ruins or something like that. Does the gardens not have, outer walls or something?
Yeah, there's some outer walls. Yeah, you find one that's not too unstable.
Yeah, she'll go up there.
Alright. Okay. So, Nico, what are you doing?
Right, big ass crater. So was the stone still there, or is it gone? Gone?
Most of them have been picked up, but there are still some left.
Oh, Nico's
craters.
Nico's previously running over or hovering over
Wait, so
Gonna-
this was like a shower of multiple stones hit this
Yeah.
place. Was it like all at once, multiple stone, a cluster hit, or like there was just a rapid series of like a bunch of meteors all hit this spot?
Yeah, rapid series.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, no. Nico's like, oh my word, so many rocks. I have to study them all with science. Takes out magnifying glass.
Actually, from her vantage point, November is going to like sketch out, like a sort of map of like how they hit, like if there's any particular pattern or anything like that. That
Right.
may also be worth studying.
But yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do. Let's see now. I'm gonna use. Let me see that on like. Trying to think of like, not to make it too wide, general. Let's. No wait. Actually, no. I don't know if let me see that should really work on these considering the
Yeah,
question.
and you already did let me see that on one of the rocks last session too. Anyway,
Well,
on
can I tell if these
yeah.
are similar to the rocks I've
They
had?
are. They are.
Huh. So no like markings indicating they were like actually fell from the sky.
Yeah, yeah. They're also lacking all those heat markings.
No heat markings. None of them. Like none of them. None of them do.
Yeah, none of the ones you can see.
Hmm. Assistant November, do you see anything?
Guess not.
She's chilling.
Actually, November.
Yes.
Uh, you spot some of the rubble in the ruins that Ava's going through. Kind of moves out of the way.
Yeah, immediately train my sights on it.
Right. You see someone sort of creep out from it and sort of looks like they're stalking Ava through the ruins, being very quiet.
What do they look like?
They've got sort of they've got like a tattered cloak on, hood down though. They're human, somewhat tan skinned, and they wear like they've got like very rough looking clothing on.
Um, she sends Aquilo down to like sort of, go get like make sure Nico's alert. Not like guiding Nico anywhere, but like, sends Aquilo to Nico and yeah, keeps her sights trained on this person, going to follow them, wait to see what they do.
Okay. So as Ava picks something up and she's sort of examining it, this person rounds the corner and pulls a knife.
I am going to fire,
All right,
do
No
a volley.
hesitation.
roll dex.
Fire.
All right.
Fire.
Uh, is this person aware of me, or is this a surprise attack? I am rolling.
Surprise
It just
attack.
okay. So I get +1, um, from that until I leave my position from ambush and from steady shot. I've been in place for 10 seconds, so I have a +2 on this in total.
Oh my.
So that's a
Oh
10,
hey, there you
baby.
go.
Oh, damn. It was...
Yeah.
Jesus.
Trying to fire this non-lethally, not going for a
Okay.
headshot, but we'll see what the damage is.
Hmm.
Okay, 5 damage.
Yeah, you shoot their hand, which they immediately grip onto as it bleeds and yell out. Ava spins around, sees them, the knife's been dropped to the floor.
And so yeah, at this point, like Aquilo starts agitating Nico to get involved in this.
Oh my word! Something's happening. Nico takes out the gun.
Just starts firing randomly into the air.
Ice gun, right?
Nico invented a Glock.
I cooked this up last night.
Aquilo starts frantically tapping at the ice gun instead of the
no, Nico's like, oh yeah, you think your god is powerful? Is your god as powerful as this? Takes out Glock.
Well, I think Lydian's
Can't
probably
believe
left by
Cherry
now.
shot that guy though. That's crazy.
Yeah, no,
fuck, god damn it!
Yeah, Nico grabs not the ice gun. It's called the cryogenic amplification cannon.
My mistake. The cryogenic amplification cannon.
Cherry.
So grab your cock.
No, it's the AC.
Yeah, cock.
You gotta be a bit of a Bostonian for this, but
yeah, your cack.
Whatever.
Grab your cack.
Yeah, Nico grabs it and tries to freeze the legs of the person she shot.
All right, roll int.
I am very smart.
So
you freeze Ava.
Yeah. Your ray goes wildly off course. Freezes Ava freezes Ava's feet to the ground to the floor. And she's like, oh, what?
Cogsworth, turn off this crazy thing.
November sighs.
Then the assailant still holding, kind of immediately takes the opportunity. Grab with his good hand, he grabs the knife again, and goes and gets behind Ava, and holds the knife to her throat.
Oh no!
Ooh, interesting.
Don't! She's just a crazy person.
And he just yells, "Put that to the floor, and you get down from there."
Oh wow! Can he knows my location?
Yeah, he heard where the shot cracked from.
My gun is silent.
Oh, okay, never mind. And whoever shot me, get down. Show yourself.
Nico drops the gun, the cryogenic amplification cannon. CAC.
Let's see. Oh, see, I don't have a move that would be really useful right here. Oh, but
O'Malley only had 5 on it. Damn. That's crazy,
Damn.
O'Malley.
Oh, well, I rolled for Nico's sheet, so that's fine.
I can't believe Cherry shot someone and O'Malley failed to freeze them. That's crazy.
right?
There's some crazy crossovers going on in the middle of town right now.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Looks carefully at Nico. That's a rat.
That's just 2 rats in a suit.
I think November's for now going to call his bluff. Actually, wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Call his bluff, shoot Ava.
Wait, yeah, it's like, why would he be taking her hostage if he was just presumably about to try and kill her? I mean, now, like, the obvious reason he's doing this is to try and not get killed by us.
Well, we're also assuming he was going to kill her rather than use the knife to take her hostage, but...
Yeah, that's true.
He might be trying to kill her based on
close to, like, can I try and, like, defy danger to, like, try and get a close shot on him?
Hmm. You'd have to really thread the needle there.
I was going to say, oh,
roll
ahead.
dex.
that's with a +2 ongoing too. That's not just a volley. That's just a +1 and +1 ongoing, both.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna say you make a shot that sort of catches him in the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and he drops the knife again and backs off and falls down on his ass.
I have a move now, Pin Down. You can immobilize your targets when attacking the enemy at far range with volley. So I'm keeping him, like if he tries to get away, like putting a shot, like if he moves from the spot he's at,
Uh-huh.
to let Nico get to him and not fuck this up. I'm gonna try and pin him down.
All right, roll deck. Wally.
That's a 7.
Why'd you roll strength?
Oh fuck, you're right. Never mind. There we go, never mind.
Okay.
That would have been a 10 with the original roll as well.
The heck is up
Okay.
with you two today? You're all over the place. One of you's O'Malley. The one's having an identity crisis.
Actually, no, I take that back. That would have only been a 9 with the original roll. Do you want to use the original roll instead of the 10?
No, we'll use the 10.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you're keeping him pinned down. Do you roll damage with this, or?
It just says you can immobilize your targets when attacking them enemy at far range with volley.
All right, so I guess we'll say you do that instead of dealing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pinned down. And Nico, you can now get up to him.
Yeah, Nico's gonna quickly hover over there and try and hit him with the electric amplification glove.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, I think I missed something here. Yeah.
November calls out like, take him prisoner.
Hitting him with
Yes,
hitting him with electricity seems like a good first step. Though.
Yeah.
I guess
it's
true. Yeah,
yeah,
we could shock him into
Yeah,
that.
and Nico's just gonna grab him and shock him a bit.
All right, yeah. Roll int, I suppose. But
Yeah.
we'll say you have a +1 forward to this.
I am very intelligent.
Okay, this time he actually
There
was.
you go.
In fact, it's so precise, It's so precise. He just feels, I don't know, feel a bit limp for a moment. I don't know.
Feels so precise you stop his heart.
Yeah, you shock him, and he just falls over.
Nico does a thumbs up with the glove. Okay.
He is bleeding out of his hand though.
Yeah,
Oh,
that should
and
be
his shoulder.
Oh, Cogsworth, get the medical kit.
Yeah, November calls down to tie him up first.
Oh, if only I had a plasma restoration device.
My feet are so very cold.
Yeah, November does go down, make sure that he is tied up securely, before, turning to Nico. Can you, undo that? Pointing at Ava's feet.
Of course, I just need. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, I do not have anything. Oh, there we go. Pyromatic explosion flask.
Wait a minute. I don't like those words.
Well, we're gonna warm her up very fast.
Well, no wait. I could use. Oh yes, I could use my electroplasmic mirror goggles to cut off some pieces of ice.
Starting a little fire nearby would just be too simple.
I thought we had a way to like undo this. What happened to that?
Probably
No,
changed it
what do you
out.
mean undo? This is an amplification cannon. It's not.
No, on a meta level. Like I thought we've been in this situation before where we fixed someone getting frozen.
It took a while.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the
Okay.
method of fixing it was just waiting for it to thaw.
With some hot water sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
One
Cogs.
time.
Actually, since Cogsworth is an assistant, he can bring me anything I need. Cogsworth, I require a book of matches. I mean, there's plenty of debris around here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
gotta
Nico
find
is just
some
gonna-
matches.
Nico's gonna
Yeah.
grab a bunch of debris and just turn it on fire. Actually, would electroplasma be able to set things on fire?
November raises
I don't
a
know.
hand. Like it would be better for us to go to a second location first.
Oh, of course.
I'm
Cogsworth,
kind of stuck here.
don't worry. I always have a hammer and nail for this. And Nico starts like chipping away at the ice.
Oh my.
As
Yeah.
soon as she's
Almost
able to be
killed.
moved, and November just goes, "You're safe as long as I'm around, ma'am." And turning back to Nico, as soon as you get her feet free, need you to go out and get us a carriage.
Alright, gotcha. I get it. So I can upgrade it. No, not like that.
Something covered where we won't be seen.
Covered wagon. Okay, Cogsworth, let's get a covered wagon.
Mhm. All right, yeah, you find one just sort of abandoned, just sort of around. You
My
could
God.
you could decide to borrow it, I suppose.
How convenient.
That's even better.
Yeah, and Nico just grabs it. Wait, does it have a horse or anything?
No.
Drat, Cogsworth's gonna have to pull
Cogsworth.
this. Yeah, Cogsworth's just gonna have to pull this.
Okay, so November does, make sure the guy isn't bleeding out too while Nico's gone.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you
Yeah,
figure
and, like,
something out, then what? When you get
Just
the wagon,
once so basically bag this guy's head,
uh-huh.
in addition to stuff, get him in the cart, get Ava in the cart, and then alright, time to go. She's gonna stay in the cart, watching over them. Actually might be better to have no, yeah, she just has Aquilo sit above and while Nico gets our cart oh right, we need a place to go. Where was our cart being stayed at?
I think we probably just put it in a
Just-
garage somewhere.
Yeah, just the city supplied like stables and storage.
Oh, look, he
For all
You
of
might
us.
run into Lydian there putting money on the cart.
bloody da, he calls it a garage.
What do you call it?
A coal hole.
Hmm.
That might be. I suppose that will do for now.
Yeah.
See if there's not actually. This place is kind of like in ruins and whatnot. She does like have Nico, ask someone if there's any like warehouses or anything like that not being used where we could find somewhere to.
Yeah, you get pointed a bit north. You could,
Yeah.
there's some unused warehouses up north. North end.
Okay, cool, yeah. Let's find one of those.
Okay, as you do, as Ava's feet are thawing, the guy starts to stir a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's gagged and bagged, so
Well,
just
yeah,
keeping
needs
an eye
to-
on him.
Oh, starts sort of shaking his head.
Make sure he can feel like the barrel. She puts the barrel of her rifle to his temple so he can feel it.
Yeah, he butters and lays back down.
Once we are at the place, November is going to, take the address of the warehouse, write it down on like two little scraps of paper and give it to Aquilo to go find Lydian and Sherry and just give
Alright.
them the address that we're at.
Okay.
And then yeah, November scopes out the building, makes sure, clears it, and then brings them in.
Alright, so what now?
Start a fire, for
Yep.
help thawing her feet faster.
Yeah.
And then yeah, gonna keep watch over the prisoner, waiting for Lydian and Sherry.
Alright, so
Oh,
Lydian.
just realized something.
What?
That's not Sherry just is given a piece of paper. Well,
Yeah. So
she can find
So,
someone else
Lydian-
You
to
just
help
poke
with
some
that.
braille in it, just like
So
Mhm.
Lydian,
yeah.
I'm gonna say you show up at the gardens. The ruined
Okay.
gardens.
Yeah, I was heading there.
You see
A blood trail.
some splatters of blood and a bunch of ice.
Okay, yeah, I think I don't need to roll to understand what happened here. Well, I guess they followed my orders. That might not be for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna try and. Well, I guess at some point Aquilo's gonna find
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
eventually a bird comes out. The bird comes out, and Aquilo just hands you a letter.
Hands me a letter.
With-
Goddamn.
Hands you
Yeah.
you a piece of paper with the address of the warehouse written on it.
Oh, well, thank you. I pick like a peanut out of one of my rations and give it to Aquilo. I don't think you'll accept payment in coin. Kind of like your master.
Mm. Yeah, I think Aquila would take that, would accept the
Nice.
treat, even if I'll
I don't know.
let me look this up if Falcons
No,
can eat.
just allow it.
No,
Just
yeah,
say
yeah, I am. I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
My point is, even if Aquilo doesn't eat it, Aquilo will take it out of politeness.
Yeah. All right. So, Cherry, I'm gonna say you show up around this time too. You feel a little bit of cold.
Oh, I turn around and Cherry's there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they've already.
That helps, yeah.
Hey, Cherry, they've already made their way, but well, November's bird has seen fit to give me the address. I think we ought to head there.
Oh, well, alright. Does it seem bad?
Well, there's a blood splatter on the ground and a chunk of ice, so I've got some idea what went down.
Cherry is going to walk into the ruins, for a bit.
Uh-huh.
Going to discern realities in here.
From what I can gather, it seems that Nico turned on us and tried to kill Ava.
We gotta get rid of him real soon. Look at his
Nice.
Nico's getting to be a problem.
Alright, what here is not what it appears to be?
Hmm. It seems like you can hear that underneath some rubble
Mm-hmm.
there's like sort of a hole,
Ooh,
like
nice.
it goes down a little deep.
How about So yeah, and going to investigate this hole and whatnot. What here is useful or valuable to me?
Uh, it looks like I mean, not look like, you sort of feel around and you can feel
Mhm.
like a folded up rope ladder.
All right, and noting that there was a fight here, Cherry, sort of stands up again, tilting her head around, listening. Who is watching or following us?
Hmm.
I think Lydian has definitely followed you into the
Yeah.
ruins. Yeah.
Uh, there are people sort of below that seem to be very much aware of your presence. Like you can hear people just sort of breathing in a way.
Hmm. Cherry is going to turn and say, well, we should probably go meet up with them then.
Right. Got everything you needed?
Cherry, just sort of shrugs and not that much, just wanted to, poke around the where it happened, make sure there wasn't any bodies or anything.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I think they would have gotten to him by now, though. Let's go see what they learned.
Once we are, off the premises and a block or two away, Cherry is going to, she speaks up. There was a hidden hole there with a rope ladder, and it was occupied.
Occupied.
Whoever was down there knew about us, though, and I didn't want to betray that we knew or that I knew they were there.
Could have been squatters, people from the refugee crisis, or I don't know, maybe someone waiting for Ava to get back.
My thinking exactly, which, well, we'll learn what happened with this blood splatter there, but I tailed Gene, as I said I would. He had a meeting in up on the northern edge of the city, right on the very wall, some sort of office building, and it was, well, it was shady. Definitely nothing official or government. The
What?
people he was meeting with, there's some sort of conspiracy, and he definitely was working on trying to keep Ava out of the way. I don't think he wants her dead necessarily, but they seem much more willing to kill her, and he's answering to them. Um, they're working together, but they have more power than he does, and he seemed a bit antsy. Whoever these people are, they seem not good news. They
Well,
also said her, so whoever those people, they weren't the boss. They were representing someone else, and whoever it is,
hmm.
her.
Getting involved with Jean might be risky business.
It would seem someone's beaten you to him.
Seems so. Seems he's already been bought and paid for.
Well, did you have a productive trip today?
He kind of he smiles to himself, which isn't very useful to Cherry, but then just goes, "Oh, we're sitting pretty today. Dwight came through.
Cool.
He's got that casino turning money over.
How much did we net?
700 in profits.
My. Who would have thought he had it in him?
I definitely didn't. Sent him a letter to tell him as much.
Cherry laughs at that.
But if he can keep the streak up, he's already well ahead of expectations. And, well, got some good news out of Custer as well. O'Malley got caught.
Woo!
Oh, that is good news. Probably.
I
Disgusting
understand it
fuck.
might not be good news to you. A criminal on the run does make for a much more interesting story than one that got caught.
Not really my point. Um, last we left it, he was the primary suspect in a series of bombings.
Oh.
And it's probably better for certain parties if they're just left to assume he did those without having to investigate that over a full trial.
Cut to a Breaking Bad-esque montage of prison stabbings culminating in O'Malley. O'Malley's
I'll
just like
get
sitting in his cell when like the fucking cell door opens and it just fills with gasoline.
Just like
I'll
cuts to like Ariana like smoking a cigar behind Lilia in her office, keeping an eye on the clock.
A big payment came in from a fat elf to deal with the rat. It's just on Tavros's desk.
I do think the worst thing that could happen in Hemlock, like just for the world, like on a meta level in general, the worst possible thing is O'Malley somehow reaching out to Felina and her becoming his lawyer. Because, like, I think she would do it, and that's really bad. That's so bad for everyone.
Neo do
I
it. It
think
would
we,
be
I think
really
we should have
funny.
a, I think we should have a mini Felina O'Malley like legal campaign.
Ace Attorney, but it's
I don't
Felina.
know who I'll play, but I'll figure that one out.
You can be the prosecution.
Oh, there we go.
And he looks suspiciously a lot like Lydian.
I do think Ariana would intervene at that point. Like, it would, before, just on hearing that Felina's working with O'Malley, like, she would warn Felina about what O'Malley is.
The question is, would
And then-
Felina listen?
And then
That
they
is the question.
and then they bond, and then Felina realizes she altered the world in another timeline. They were the father and daughter.
No. So, we make it back to
Yeah, the warehouse.
find the address. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you see a man gagged in the bag over his head,
Yeah. Tied into a
Yeah.
chair, probably.
tied to a chair. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I see we've walked in the middle of something.
And you also see
No.
Ava sitting by a fire with her feet frozen.
Been waiting on you. Cherry doesn't immediately. I actually think that is something she would not be able to quite parse. That Ava's feet are frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry does, sort of smile towards Ava. But yeah, November says, "No, we were waiting on you to start."
Well, like Lydian says, closing the door behind him. So, what are we looking at here?
We went to investigate the site. I took watch as Nico and Ava investigated. Before long, someone, and then she, sort of like lightly kicks, the leg of the guy, peered from the rumble and was stalking Ava, unaware of my presence. He drew a knife and was moving in on her. I intervened, put a shot through his hand to drop the knife, keeping him alive so we could interrogate. Sent Aquilo to alert Nico. Nico made a shot with the CAC. It missed. Hit Ava in the feet. And at that point, Cherry, sarcastic, oh, and, rushes over to Ava. Oh, my poor dear, I'm so sorry. I wasn't there to help you.
Yes, it's quite cold, but the fire's making it better.
And Cherry's helping her with that.
Yes, the
Cherry
fire
actually,
rising.
Cherry is going to, she has her, can she do her, healing? Will that help?
I don't think that would help, no.
Okay, never mind then. But yeah, so Cherry is helping to tend her. November says, right. He attempted to take Ava hostage, hiding behind her, knife to her throat. My assumption is he was planning on assassinating her, and the hostage ploy was just to avoid his own death. He would attempt to get away, posing it as a kidnapping, and then depose her after. It is possible, however, he was just planning on kidnapping her with a knife in the first place, though I find that more unlikely.
Well,
Were it a kidnapping, they probably would have sent more than one people, and they wouldn't have been going in with a knife. Kidnapping's usually a job for more than one person. Single person knife says assassination attempt to me. Anyways,
well,
I put a
Cherry.
shot through his shoulder, caused him to drop the knife. He backed down, kept him pinned down until Nico was over there. Hit him with, and then turning to Nico, what did you call it again? And she sort of mimes the glove.
Electrification amplification glove.
Right, with that handy bit of tech. That knocked him out for a bit. We were able to tie him up. Got a carriage so we could move him and Ava to a second location to thaw their feet. Figured ruins were a known location. Sent out a message with Aquilo so you two could join us.
Well, it's a lot to go over. And Cherry discovered, before we'd come over here, that this man wasn't the only one about the ruins. They had a little abode down there.
November, sort of perks her head, looks to Cherry. Cherry says, she names the specific location in the ruins it was. But there was some sort of underground cavern, some sort of hole that was disguised. I noticed a rope ladder next to it to use, and it was definitely occupied. I'm not sure who, and whoever was down there, they were aware we were up there, not wanting to chance it. I decided to wait until we were out of earshot to tell Lydian about that and feign ignorance of them. You think they're connected to this guy?
Yeah, bunch of guys.
November just sort of goes, it's possible.
Is the guy unconscious right now?
No, he's conscious.
But he's gagged.
Yeah, I was gonna say November
Bag over
rolls
his
up the
head.
bag enough, not so that he still can't see us, but she with her knife, or no, just she pulls the gag down so he can talk. How about that? You know who's down that hole?
I don't know nothing about anything. I was just trying to get I was just trying to get whatever I could off of her.
Mm-hmm.
May not have
Yeah,
been.
see, I doubt that. See, if you're trying to mug someone, that would just be, some wealthy off the street, but not poking around an abandoned ruin. So, yeah. Let's try not lying next time. And she's gonna hit him in the face with the butt of her gun to knock him onto his back.
Yeah. I'm telling you, just look, just put me take me to the guards. Just turn me in.
She's gonna prop up, the base of the chair a bit to get him at a slight backwards angle. And then say, in my unit, I wasn't really generally in charge of torture. Take that back. She wouldn't say torture. She would say advanced interrogation techniques. We had some other people who really specialized in that. Mostly some venoms, that sort of thing. But through commando training, we did have to have some advanced interrogation training.
November, this
And
is
is there a
November, this is a little extreme. Let me talk to him for a moment.
the
Lydian,
old
a
good
little
cop,
bit
bad cop
uncomfortable.
routine?
Yeah,
Is there a good
he's not doing that on purpose. He's just like, okay, maybe a bit much.
scientist part in this?
Yeah, but I do want to roll discern realities on whether he seemed truthful, whether November's jumping the gun a bit.
Sherry has a good discern realities for that. She has her daredevil senses.
I'm gonna do mine for the moment, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ask your question.
What here is not what it appears to be.
This guy, like, he seems scared, but not necessarily of you guys.
Ah, okay. What does this person value most? That's from we all want things.
Oh, cool.
Right now, like, that would be their life, his life.
Okay. I was hoping a bit more broadly, but that's all right. Do I have any more like bespoke questions from other things? No, I do not. Okay. God. Looking him over, yeah, I'm not like he's tied, he's bound, isn't he? Like besides.
Yeah.
So yeah. Lydian starts essentially going and checking his pockets, and I'm gonna ask with that what happened here recently. Oh no! Sorry, no, scratch. Who's really in control here? Sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fucking obvious one that was staring me in the face and somehow.
Well,
You see, you check his pockets, and you see you see an insignia, sort of a patch
Oh no! Please don't
on
be.
one of his like that he had in one of his pockets.
the patch of the rat.
And that patch is.
Uh, it's the symbol of a wolf.
You have some affiliations, I take it.
What makes you say that?
Wolf pin.
I'd like to spout lore on that wolf symbol.
Cherry or November?
November.
Okay.
No.
Absolutely nada.
Damn.
Nope.
That's at least a somewhat believable. She wouldn't know this.
Yeah. I'm not gonna roll in as well then. Just everyone just.
Oh well, I think you have a
Yeah.
better shot of
Okay.
knowing this. than
Yeah, Lydian's gonna
November
think
does.
as well then. Yeah, because he do.
Ooh. All right. Yeah. So, from being around Emberwell, you've known that there are two, like, up north, in the northern parts of Hemlock, like where you do business, because Emberwell does a lot of business with Yuma as well. There are two major criminal organizations that need to be watched out for. One is the Iron Eagles, who occupy the Titanium Heights, terrorize the roads between Larimer and Emberwell. The other, who navigate the Tidal Desert with frightening efficiency, are known as the Wolves. And they're a mysterious group of mostly bandits, but they have, like, unknown goals.
So I recognize this, and well, I don't think you're no simple mugger. What you got here? What was the name of that group? The Wolves.
The Wolves.
Okay, it was just the Wolves. Group of the Wolves. I don't think you would have mugged one of these. Like, yeah, Lydian hands it to November. You're from out of town.
November.
I'm assuming those must have been your boys down in the hole. And
Well, November sort of, like, steps on his shoulder a bit.
you were lying in wait, knowing that at some point Ava would naturally return to her home, which, by the way, Lydian does kind of bow a bit and just, deeply sorry, I did not think something like this would come to pass.
Yeah. Ava just like nods her head, like, well, as long as we get some answers.
You're a long way from home. Tidal Desert.
Well, Yuma is in the title
Oh
desert.
no, it is. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I thought Tidal Desert was north of. It's been a while since I've looked.
No,
at the
yeah,
map.
we
Remember
are,
the
yeah.
Tidal.
You're on the southern end of the title desert. but
Okay,
you're
never
in
mind. I
Tidal
thought it
Desert.
was north of Emberwell. Sorry.
No.
No.
Redact that. We're here so rarely. Redact that sentence. So what? So you're poking your heads in the city now? Rather bold for a group of bandits.
Cherry does, sort of like pop in the conversation to say, it does sound like who I heard earlier.
Oh?
The people that, when I tailed that guy, the meeting, that fits it would make sense that for this to be the same people. Though I'm surprised where that meeting was, must have been pretty quick to decide that they were going to try and assassinate her if they hadn't decided that before they even had the meeting and were just humoring him.
I still think could have been a kidnapping. Get her and then decide what to do afterwards.
You don't know what you're messing with. None of you do.
So why don't you tell us?
There's nothing you could do to me that the wolves wouldn't pay me back in tenfold for letting anything leak.
We could kill you.
That's a bit harsh.
Right now, he does value his own life above everything else right
Yeah.
now, so that is.
November sort of like sighs and crouches down and, like next to his head again and says, look, let me explain the situation to you. You're right. These people here, they don't know what they're dealing with. But that's a good thing for you, because it means they could be your friend. Fluid situation, alliances are undecided, not too late for something to be worked out. And so, whether these people here want to help you, that could be good for you. But you're going to need to start giving some answers and make the situation clear.
Roll charisma.
Alone?
I can assist.
Yeah, Lydian can
assist.
assist.
How many bonds do I have with November? I just have one with November.
Damn. You know what's fucked up? There's even a move, Dusty Henry, that would have helped when you threaten someone who's seen your skills with a gun. You may use Dex instead of Charisma, but nope. Well,
Nope.
alright. Wow!
Wow.
Holy
Not
shit!
even needed.
Holy
Double
shit.
6 on my -1 skill.
Nice.
Incredible.
Hey, so he starts to buckle and just says, "Alright, listen. If you could just get me out of here alive, I'll say, okay? I'll tell you what I know."
If you notice November, you can see her lips sort of curling at like this. But, then she, this clearly kind of like,
Wrinkles.
she does not think highly of this person.
Lower on the totem pole. Well, tell you what, Lydian looks around. How about, he actually, no, he looks out the window first. Does it look like anyone else might have tracked us to this building?
Roll wisdom.
Okay, yeah. Lydian's not the man for this, but he just decides, wait, I gotta check real quick. Oh, fucking boom.
No, you feel eyes on you.
We can't move him. His friends have noticed his absence by now. But sounds like you don't want to go back to your friends. Matter of fact, we've had you tied up in this building for some time. You're clearly, like, yeah, he seems broken by now. You look like a man who's spilled, so you have no choice but to come with us now, no matter what. November, you spy any other way out of this
alive.
November, you spy any other way out of this building? Sewer or underground? I don't know. Lydian was about to say jumping the roof, but he doesn't say that. He does not want to say that.
Actually, can I try and do this as Cherry? This could be a time for Cherry to tease the, like, underground tunnel spotting champion.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Cherry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Switch to her.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Was that on Cherry's thing?
That was on her card, yes.
Okay. Let's see. So you get one question, I guess.
Yes. Alright, give me 1 second. That doesn't work. Oh no, wrong one. I have so many fucking different questions I can potentially ask. This is annoying. Like, I can't combine questions. I guess I'll just go with useful or valuable.
What's useful or valuable to you?
Yeah. Like, I have, I don't know, it's either that or I don't think deliberately hidden makes sense, because we're not looking for deliberately hidden, we're just looking for, like a sewer access tunnel or something like that. Or like some non-obvious way out of here. So it's like I have where could I best hide and how could I gain access to what is secret here. And those are both like, it's like a question between the two of those that I'm trying to look for.
You know what's
know?
really funny? I've got the move backup plan when you meet with someone on business. You can ask, and there is like, what's my best way out? But this was not a business meeting. This was a. Can I offer him a coin to make this a business meeting so I suddenly know the best way out?
But so yeah, I guess useful or valuable is the closest to what
Okay.
I'm looking for here.
All right. You can't find any like gratings or anything that would lead you below, but there is like there is the main entrance into this warehouse. There is like a second door that leads out into some alleyways.
Cherry does also, or no, Cherry doesn't ask. I'm asking this out of character. Is this building like connected to the building next to it, or is there a space between them?
There's a bit of space between them.
Okay. It's a shame. Yeah, so yeah, nothing special like that. So yeah, November, to answer the question, just points to, the main entrance and exit. We had to find this place with pretty limited resources and notice.
Right. Suppose the best thing we can do then is get out into the
I could provide covering fire from up top.
Get up top, keep an eye
If
out.
there's wait, is there roof access actually?
There is roof access, yes.
Yeah.
But Ava speaks up and says, not to intrude, but should we not alert the guards?
I think we should.
It's a manner of getting to the guards.
Yeah, we better ensure our own safety first.
Besides, don't know who's the guards are loyal to. This guy wanted to go to the guards first. And then November sort of like nudges him. The guards working for your boss.
No, I just figured they'd keep me locked up and I could stay quiet there.
Guards probably are a good option then once we get out of here.